Hello everybody, welcome to our Accounting 1B class for the second spring 2017 at Foothill College. My name is Jose Nava. This orientation video will be a very brief overview of how to initiate your participation in this class. As you can see, I'm at the home page once you log in into your Canvas account through your portal account at the college website. And selecting our course, Accounting 1B, section 6W, there should be an option on your Canvas account for this class. So once you're here, you'll land at this home page, and as you can see, this is what I'll be using to sort of always give you some of the an overview of the week each week. Well, in this quarter, we have a 6-week quarter. It's basically double time. We're basically doing double the work that we do in the usual quarter, so please don't fall behind. That's the first thing I want to say. Secondly, in terms of the actual setup of the class, you will notice that all the normal features that we use in Canvas are here. There's the home page, as you can see. There's announcements, which you will be reviewing every time you log into the class, which should be every day. This is the only way I can actually keep in touch with you, by giving you updates as to what's going on in the class. I also use it to provide you with additional information, handouts, and so on. So it is a useful tool in addition to just simply communicating. So please do go into the announcements throughout the 6 weeks. There's also a syllabus link, and at the moment I will not click on this, but I will give you a different I'll generate a different video that shows you the different sections of that syllabus. There's a grading tool that you can use to keep track of your scores. Eventually, you will see the your final grade will be reflected there and throughout the quarter as well. I'll probably have another video that explains how to use that. There's a MyLab tool that we use for homework, quizzes, videos, but also for exams. So you'll be using this and you'll be registering through this link. There's another link below that I said direct to Mao. We don't use that for that purpose. For the purpose of this class, because it's a MyLab course or section that is actually paired with this Canvas course. So you must register through this MyLab link. And again, I'll have another video and instructions on how to do this in a bit. There's also a NetTutor feature that I don't really keep track of. You can use it. You're going to go there and be able to choose accounting as one of your options, and you'll be able to get some help there. But more importantly, I think it's more helpful for me because I know these people. We have instructors that have volunteered to be tutors in accounting, both on campus, and one of them at least will be coming on into our course here in our campus site. So you will have access to some tutors as you need, although they have some limitations in terms of availability, but there will be a couple hours a week, I'm sure. People, this is where you keep track of the people in your class, your classmates. You can use or develop groups to do some of the group work that may be part of the class. Modules, that's the sort of the main place where you go for doing your work. Now, you don't have to go through this link. You can, that's fine. I also have a section here that gives you the modules for this class by week. And so you can tell right away what's due, basically, or what's covered in each week. For example, in week 0, meaning right away, that first day, you're going to be reviewing the orientation module, and then right away, as soon as possible, you get to chapter 10. The week 1 module is all about chapter 10, and so on. You go on and see what's covered in each week. There's some other resources here that you might use later. That's not a requirement. These are just optional handouts. Let me go back up here. By the way, all the testing or the homework and all those other things that I mentioned from MyLab are all within these modules in here. So you don't, once you register through this link right there, you don't have to go back to that. You can just access all your assessments via each of the modules as you go in sequence, page by page. Later, I'll explain the direct to MAL, my accounting lab, my direct to MAL link only if it's needed. This is just our workaround if, in fact, this other link doesn't work. Okay, but for now, that's the general orientation to our class. Now, in terms of what you'll be doing specifically for week 0 and then also for week 1, I have them listed here. You see this already. You're already doing the orientation with this video. There will be a couple of other videos that relate to the review of the syllabus. Canvas, which is basically, this is the one that we're using for this purpose. There's also one for my accounting lab, which I will provide. And then that's it. I mean, in terms of the videos. But then you also have to register to use my lab again through this link over here, and then post your bio. That's all part of your week 0 tasks. Later in the week, and hopefully by no later than Wednesday, or more ideally it would be Tuesday, you start reading your chapter 10 and doing the homework, reviewing the keys basically in the modules. And the deliverables are what you actually submit for a grade. So for chapter 10, you will be delivering or submitting in my accounting lab RC10, so meaning reading check number 10 for chapter 10. And that's sort of a very minor quiz, and you'll see there's some graded number or a weight for your grade that relates to this item. And again, if you're delivering it, so this is called a deliverable. And the other deliverable for this week will be homework. This is actually assigned homework that comes from the syllabus in the class calendar. And you will be getting the very much the same problems as you see in the modules here in my lab. And so they are the same problems with different numbers. So if you review the homework keys inside of the modules, you should be able to solve the homework 10 inside of my accounting lab. There's also some other tools that are attached to each problem, so you can actually also learn the same problems, not just from the modules, but also from the tools inside of my accounting lab as you're taking the problem. And finally, there's also attendance logins, which means that you're required to attend, meaning log in at least once a week. Now, I do say 3 times a week in the syllabus, but only one of them is actually tracked. So eventually, if I do see at least 3 per week, then that gives me some evidence that you are engaged in the class, and which means that you're more active and probably learning the material much more efficiently. And there's one more requirement. This is CP, or class participation posting. You're required to post once per week per chapter. So for week 1, this chapter 10, in the module there's a discussion board to which you're going to post at least once. Now, that's my way to get you into the module's discussion forums, but I'm hoping that once you're in there, you post more than once. And so the more you post, the more you're engaged in the class, the better you'll be doing all around throughout the quarter. So that's basically the initial review of Canvas and how the Canvas site is set up. I'm going to have a different video that will explain other parts of this site. Enjoy.